Why is this a good investment in this space? Tell me a little bit more about the support you provide to your franchisees. Who's an ideal franchise for this business? All right, so I'm here with a legend, a great person, a coach, a father, a husband, you name it. He's just an incredible person. We're here learning about Launch Squad. Tell me more about Launch Squad.
Yeah, it's Launch Squad is an offset of a company that I started 23 years ago and ran in Cleveland and Columbus, Ohio under the name Weed Pro. I had an incredible opportunity to kind of partner with Authority Brands late last year. The result of that was rebrand under the name Launch Squad, and we've been franchising 4 major cities throughout the country with plans to grow nationally over the next 5 to 10 years.
Great. Now tell me some of the key services that you offer your customers.
So it's a full service, what we like to say is we like to make lawns green, healthy, and weed free. So you think about all this services related to lawn health, customized or personalized fertilization programs, weed control, turf insect, you look army worms, grubs, chinch bugs, bill bugs, fungicides, a variety of services that we bring to residential and commercial properties to enhance the beauty and performance of lawns.
Amazing. Now tell me more about the sector. Why is this a good investment in this space?
Yeah, it's a great outdoor space. It's $128 billion industry with some of the biggest companies in our industry like True Green, Scotts, big companies like that. What Lawn Squad's able to do is bring basically a national brand, all the advantages of a big company delivered by a franchise owner, operator, or semi-absentee owner in a local place to provide exceptional quality. So it's really the best of both worlds, a large enough to serve but small enough to care franchise system.
Amazing. Now tell me a little bit more about the support you provide to your franchisees.
Yeah, we call it our squad support team. Everything from the agronomics, biology, portional understanding, turf care, full sales and marketing. We actually refer to it as smarketing. It's an integrated program, not just sending direct mail, not just doing Google pay-per-click and SEO. It's really the combination, the integration of both of those to try to maximize lead generation and sales closing percentages. And on top of that, obviously, we've got all the technology packages to make the job much more seamless and easier day-to-day for a franchisee to own their own business.
And who's an ideal franchise for this business?
I think the ideal franchise is obviously someone with kind of an entrepreneurial mindset, someone that doesn't mind getting outside, working hard. It's got to be someone with a customer service mentality, understanding that we're dealing with a volume-based business, lots of customers, lots of lawns, and being able to convey what's going on in real time. Good communication skills is key important. So we're really a customer service, home service-based business. We want people that meet and greet people at their biggest asset, their home, and explain to them what they need and what they can do to make their lawns better.
Yeah, and one thing that really stood out to me is just like the lifetime value for your customers. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, exactly right. And that's how we look at this business, because we're going to keep a customer 10 plus years. You look at the lifetime value that you're generating off of one sale, it makes sense why you invest a lot of money in marketing to acquire these leads, close them at high percentages, bring them on as customers, and they stay for 10 years. The lifetime value that they bring to your organization is incredible, and it allows you to scale your business because of that lifetime value.
Amazing, which is a great sticky revenue model, which is great. Yeah, and I love your background. You're telling me earlier how you're also a basketball coach. Tell me about how like the athletic nature of you and your competitive nature and your coaching nature is now being shifted into the franchise world.
Yeah, obviously started from my high school days, going into college, playing sports, and really one of the joys of my life outside of obviously my immediate family has been coaching basketball for the last 26 years. Really all levels, the previous 6 years at the varsity level, just the camaraderie you build with your team, the locker room setting. It's something that while I'm an old man now and can't get up and down the court or on the field like I used to, I still have that bond with those players in that locker room, and it's a kind of a special feeling to have at this point in my life.
And that's, you see, I look at that and I hear that, I'm like, that same bond that you're developing with your athletes, now you're shifting that and bonding with your franchisees. Right?
It's true. It's a lot like that, because while, it's obviously business is competitive, right? I've transitioned to this point where I've had some success in my business career, enjoyed an unbelievable 20th run with Weed Pro, and partnering now with Authority Brands and bringing Lawn Squad nationally. It's renewed a sense of servant leadership in my mind now, where it's not about necessarily making me what I need anymore. It's about now, how can I pass that dream on to entrepreneurs and franchises and make millionaires across the country.
Amazing. So, we spent the whole day here today and yesterday learning about the business model, and this brand is really about to really, explode and scale. And, I look at it is this is the perfect time to grab the territory while it's still available. This brand is going to disrupt. They're going to grow quick. The team, the founders, the technology, the support, the marketing, and the infrastructure that they have is at its best. So we're excited for your growth, and congratulations for everything you've done. And this is definitely a brand to keep your eye on and invest in.
Appreciate you so
Keep
much.
it up. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.